one of the most raved about, one of the most published, one of the most awarded tools is the GloPRO. Only here at HSN we're doing a brand new configuration. It's never been done before with the nightly serum, which on its own is a $95 value. And the value of just the tool on its own, here at HSN it's $179. You might find it for a lot more at retail. So for just $10 more than the price of the GloPRO tool, we are going to give you a $95 bottle of the nightly serum. That's with the retinoids and the peptides. It's going to give you a full kind of a two-prong attack against aging. And tell us about the serum.
And you know, this is amazing because people always say to me, okay, Jamie, I get it. If you're a gardener, would you ever put your tulip bulbs on the surface of the soil? Think they're going to do something? It's hilarious, right? But every night, if you're not GloPROing, that's what you're doing. Because this is creating tiny little microchannels in the skin that only stay open for 5 minutes before your skin fills in with new, tight, firm skin cells. So that's your 5 minutes to pick your poison, as I like to say. What is it that you want to focus on? The thing I love about the nightly, it's our #1 selling night serum. #1 is it's an all-in-one. It addresses lines, skin spots, skin tone unevenness, everything with the nightly. And you'll see it here on Sarah's hand. We're going to get that up. There you go. It's a really little bit of a pale yellow color. That is good. That shows you there's retinol in there. Your serum that has a retinol should be a pale, pale yellow. And you can see it's a beautiful emollient cream that just massages into the skin, but it has a filling sphere. So now with those little microchannels, you're able to put the filling sphere. So immediately you can look at the difference on your hands. Yeah. Immediately you have the filling spheres and you get the glow, you get the luminosity, the vibrance back to the skin. Typically, this serum is sold separately.
Yeah, that's a $95 bottle every day here at HSN, the nightly. It's the first time we've ever put that in configuration with the GloPRO. So how often would we use the GloPRO? What do you recommend, Jamie?
I use it every night. And I say minimum, all the images that you're seeing, that's 3 times a week. And I set the protocol when we did this third-party study. I said,
because I want to do whatever you're doing.
Oh my gosh, look who's talking.
I'm standing like 2 feet away from her. Her skin is as flawless as you think it is.
You are so sweet. You're so sweet. But this is truly what I use. And I said,
how long? How long do you think for the whole face?
60
that's it?
seconds. I'm telling girls. And this is the same GloPRO you saw the K sisters using last week. It is. It is. And I will tell you, 60 seconds, it could not be easier. So you'll wash your face at night, and then I just roll this over my skin, and I work in kind of a clockwise direction, and then take it under the jawline. If you've lost this definition, this sort of sign of youth, take it underneath the jawline to help to re-sculpt and tone that area. Take it down the neck, take it down the décolleté if you're a side sleeper. You have those vertical lines. It is so easy to use. And you know, I grew up in this industry. For 40 years, my family has made the best of the best. And I will tell you this, nothing will do for your skin what this will do for your skin. I'm headed now towards 40, which is crazy. I have 3 kids. I'm on a plane every week. I don't sleep a lot. And look at the juicy to my skin. I should have a depression here. I should have fine lines here, and I don't because of GloPRO. So when you look at these before and after images, what is your area? Is this you in the before?
And by the way, that's a man, right?
That's a man.
And so men can use this as well?
Absolutely. Buy a separate head for your partner. Just like a toothbrush, right? Yeah. And speaking of heads, everyone says, how often should I swap the heads? Like a razor. Can you use the same razor in the shower for a year? Sure. Do you recommend it? No. So I say every 3 to 4 months, swap out your head.
Okay. And should we clean it in between?
And that little spritzer bottle comes, and you just fill it with alcohol, because it's obviously alcohol is flammable, so we don't chip it with. So you just fill it with some alcohol, spritz it down, but it's antimicrobial needles as well, so it will, you know, keep on its own. But I love this image so much because that orange peel texture on her skin, the pores next to her nose, the dark spots creeping underneath her neck, the nose to mouth line, the parenthesis line next to the nasolabial fold. Every one of the 4 benchmarks of aging, all of them are addressed with this tool. And it really blows people away because they'll say, how is everything being treated? A girl in my New York office, she said, I had the chicken skin on the back of my arms. I used the body head, it's gone. Why, Jamie? And I said, you have to remember, this is not an ingredient. You're tapping into your skin's most powerful response. We're beings of survival. You skin your knee, you get a paper cut, you get a tattoo. Your body is forced to regenerate. It's how we survived for thousands and thousands of years, right? You're tapping into that response by vertically triggering that little tiny channel in your skin that's forced to fill in immediately with a new skin cell. So you wake up the next morning, my friends, you have the juicy back, you have the plump back. Imagine, this is 3 times a week for a minute, for a month. So let's do the math there. That's 12 minutes in total for those deep railroad lines to be plumped out.
But, I mean, it's really incredible when you think about, I've been in the beauty industry for many years, presenting products on television for over 12 years now. I've never seen another tool that can target all these signs of aging.
Right.
There's no other tool like it, right, Jamie? There's not one that targets fine lines, wrinkles, tone, texture, uneven skin, whether it's age spots, sagging skin, helping restore that plump and firm appearance. There is no other beauty tool in the world like it. That's why it's patented. We have to go straight to the source. That was Dr. Terry James. That's Jamie's father. Together, they've created an amazing industry award-winning global leader, and that is GloPRO. There's a reason why you're reading about it. That's the reason why you're seeing this on television. Nowhere else do we have this configuration. So if you're just tuning in, maybe you're thinking, I've seen the GloPRO before. You've never seen it with a $95 bottle of the nightly serum. And if you're going to get those great benefits of the GloPRO, then do this completion step and add the nightly serum. Make that a daily routine. That's $95 on its own. The product, the tool on its own is going to be $179 or more at retail. So for just $10 more than the price of the GloPRO that we have here at HSN, you're getting a $95 bottle of the nightly serum. And that has, by the way, retinol, peptides. I mean,
customer pick.
All those anti-aging ingredients.
When you get GloPRO home, everyone says, Jamie, what should I use? Use your serums or creams, sure, if you want at home. What I use is the nightly. So as my Mother's Day gift, this is my last show of our entire visit, and I'm going to see my babies. This is what I use, the nightly. You're getting what I use at home. And people say, think about it. Think of a seed, and you're creating a little channel for it. If you're not using GloPRO, when you get this home in a couple of days, I want you to only GloPRO half of your face on the first night. Literally, just do half, pick a half, and then put on the nightly, or put on your favorite serum, put on your favorite cream. You'll watch it drink into the skin. And I'm even gonna do this live so you can see. I'm gonna do my GloPRO here on my arm, and I'm just gonna pick a little patch, and I'm gonna do just a few seconds here. And again, there's no right or wrong way. You just glide it over the skin. It's super easy, just like this. And you get that red LED technology. Then I'm gonna take just a moisturizer, and I'm gonna put it right here, and then I'm gonna put a dollop right here. And I want you to look at the difference. I'm gonna massage this in where I GloPRO'd. 1, 2, 3, boom, drinks into the skin. Look at the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, sitting on my skin. Literally,
That's
this
amazing.
is like dry
you can
as a
still
bone.
See that greasy finish.
Dry as a bone. It's drunk into the skin. This is sitting on the surface. Do you see the difference? And that's the power of GloPRO.
So you're creating the perfect canvas for all of your serums, all of your creams. And think about what you've spent on serums and creams. Certainly it could be several $100s, several times a month, or over the course of a year, or several years. But if you're not doing this first, if you're not starting with the GloPRO, you're not giving yourself that ultimate first step. And if you're serious about aging, and if you're serious about taking care of all those concerns of aging that maybe have you worried, maybe it's the fine lines and wrinkles, maybe it's the number 11. I mean, can you really kind of dig in there if you got a trouble spot?
And that's where I say,
or those nasal labial folds
that's
here?
Right. Where are you going to focus first? What is bothering you right now? Exactly. And the thing that I love is this is the gift that keeps on giving.
I could write a list. What's bothering me right now? What's your list? What's bothering you right now?
If you have an 11, or if you have a 1, you know, one side that is the you know, get in there and go from a 1 to a 0. I look at Robin's skin. She's 55. There's not a stitch of makeup on that skin. Look at the glow. Look at the radiance. We're going into the most photographed time of the year. Who are you seeing? The wedding, the this, the that, your aunt, your uncle, the mother, the brother. This is such a time of reunion. You don't want to be the person with a 1/4 inch of makeup on top because you have to. If you choose to, that's awesome. But you want that makeup optional, dewy, yummy, juicy, bouncy skin. And this is what restores it, and why people pay $300 for one treatment at the doctor.
What I love about it is that you own the technology now.
That's right.
You own it. You get to use it whenever you want, as often as you want, when and where you want it. And you can see also, again, for those of you that want to take advantage before they sell out, we have 350 remaining of the body roller head.
And you get the prep pads.
And
you get a jar of prep pads.
Yes, you do get the prep pads as well with the body roller. So that is a larger head size that you can add to your order. It's only $45. You're going to use it in conjunction with your GloPRO. And that way you can target the larger areas of your body.
We've got to show some images.
I know, like the backs of your thighs.
Back of the thighs.
Maybe it's, you mentioned the little wrinkles above the knee. I'm like, okay, Now, I've got enough to worry about, but now I got to worry about wrinkles.
It's real. You're in yoga, the downward dog. I'm telling you, it's a real thing, and it's debilitating for a lot of people. And the thing that I want to stress is it's a skin issue. It's not your fault. It's not an exercise or a diet thing. It's a skin issue, and only a skin treatment can fix it. And that's why when people pay $700 for one microneedle body treatment, you see the reason why. And typically, you're buying a 4-pack, you're buying a 6-pack. We had a caller, DJ, earlier, who said, I've done it. I paid for 2 microneedle treatments, $300 a treatment. She said, this works even better.
Look
and
at
you
those
own
knees.
the technology. Look at
those knees. And also the color and the tone and the texture of the skin also is appearing more even.
It is literally new skin. It's a mathematical equation. You're forcing a new skin cell, and pretty soon the more new skin cells you have, the old are replaced. So that's why when people say, pores, skin spots, skin tone unevenness, the volume to the skin, you're just tapping into your skin's most powerful response. Now, when those channels are open, and come with me to these yummy chocolates if you're just tuning in, pretend that these are the layers of your skin, and that this little silver instrument is one of the 540 microtips. So literally all you're doing is gently parting the skin cells, and the skin, just like, you know, you scrape your knee, you get a little paper cut, whatever it might be, a tattoo even, right? Creating a momentary opening, and your skin doesn't want that, so it fills in with a new perfect skin cell, and guess what? It stays open for 5 minutes. So this is your skin insurance. This is your skin insurance that whatever seeds you're putting on the skin.
It's really kind of mind-blowing.
It makes so much sense.
Because you might just think, oh, it's just a roller. You're just rolling something on your skin. Well, actually look closely, and you can actually see the stainless steel microneedle tips, and that's that patented technology. So those actually are rolling right across the surface of your skin.
And they part the skin gently, and your skin, it does not have a choice. Literally, you're a being of survival. This works if you're 80, it works if you're 28. Your skin doesn't have a choice. It has to force a new skin cell. That's how we've survived for millennia. So now when you have that new skin cell, it's new. A new skin cell cannot come back old. Think about it. I look at my 5-year-old skin. Her skin's perfect. When you force a new skin cell, your skin has memory, just like muscle memory. So that's why people say that my lip line looks better. Why? It comes back as it remembers, as it once was. So that's that regenerative power that we have. So this isn't an ingredient. It's a powerful technology that taps into your skin's own response. And now you have the nightly.
That's really impressive.
It just makes so much sense.
Cher once sang, if I could turn back time. Well, baby, we all get to kind of turn back time today because you're getting the GloPRO, one of the #1 most sought after beauty tools in the world of beauty. I mean, this is a worldwide phenomenon. You're getting it here today at HSN. Plus, first time ever, we're including the nightly serum. That's a $95 bottle of the nightly serum. That's going to be infused with all the retinoids, all the peptides you need to really extend and enhance the benefits of your GloPRO tool. So you would use your GloPRO tool. Do you recommend it just at night, or do you think mornings are okay? Or
I use it at night.
Use it at night.
And here's why. Your body, they say beauty sleep, it's a real thing. Your body goes into what's called the natural circadian rhythms at night. And when you have that, that's when your synthesis is happening naturally. So it just works better when you use this at night, personally, is my feeling. Now, some people say, I do it while I'm watching a TV show. I'm putting the kids to bed. I'm walking around at night and I'm going like this, you know, it is so easy. 60
so if you
seconds.
Can brush your teeth,
it is.
You can do the GloPRO.
And it's like brushing your teeth, because for me, actually, what it's like now is trying to brush my teeth without toothpaste, because if I put a serum on or I put a cream on and I haven't GloPRO'd, I literally feel it sitting on my skin. I'm wiping it on my pillowcase. I'm washing it down my pipes at night, right? And that's the power of this, is opening up a conduit, and it only stays open for 5 minutes. So you have to immediately put those serums and creams on, but all of these images are without a serum, without
exfoliating the skin to help brighten its appearance, improving the look of fine lines and wrinkles. And you can actually see the difference in these photos, and you can see the difference, and you can hear the difference in some great testimonials that we're going to share. I want to share a testimonial from Linda and Patricia. You'll hear what they have to say, but make the decision today. Mother's Day is right around the corner. Do something for you. Do something so you feel your very best. Put your best face forward. Grab the GloPRO today. You'll be so glad you did. It's the first time ever, ever, ever with the nightly serum. So take a listen and hear what they have to say and make it yours today.
I actually have gotten some compliments, and especially from my husband, because he seems to tell me every morning that I'm more beautiful than ever, and we've been married an awful long time for him to tell me that.
My wrinkles have become less defined around my lips, my forehead. In addition to that, my face is much smoother and just feels wonderful.
Well, I just got a quick update on the body topper. If you're thinking about adding the body configuration, we have fewer than 300 to go around.
No.
So that is what you're going to use in conjunction with the GloPRO. You'll just switch the tip. And is there anything different besides the size?
It is. The needles are actually shaped slightly differently. They're about 1 millimeter longer. Why? A nice way of saying fat is lipid. We have more lipid on the body, right? So we want to get to that target zone in the skin. So it is a little bit different. And people will say, what do you recommend for the décolleté? I use my face head on my neck and décolleté, and then I use my body head on the back of my arms, on my tummy. I've had 3 children. That body head got me back into my bikinis. No one talks about how your skin changes texture after you've had kids. If you have the mommy marks, amazing for that as well. So on the thighs, back of the bum, again, it's much wider. I call it economy size. I'll pop it on here. So you just push that little white button on the back. You'll see right here. Just push that little white button, boom, just pop it off. Then you'll put your body head on. And I don't know if we sold out of the organizers. I know we had a sellout on our 2 a.m. show this morning, but I put everything into my organizer as well, my little Pack and Glow. So then I'm back of the arm, I'm the tummy, but I want you to see the difference in the width of these guys.
Yeah,
this is the economy size. Economy size. Take this above the knee. When I brush my teeth at night, this is when I'm doing my body head above the kneecap. It is phenomenal. I want to go back to Iva, our model, who's showing you on your arm here. Now, again, there's no right or wrong way. You can go vertical, horizontal, diagonal. I want you to think about this, how you aerate your garden, aerate the soil. It's the same thing for your skin.
We mow our yard in different directions, right? Every weekend. Sometimes you go up and down, sometimes you go diagonal. So you can't really mess this up, but you can miss out on the roller for the body. That's an additional purchase. It's $45. And it does come with, let's see, a 30 count of the prep pads. And how do we prep our skin if we're using either the face or the body version?
And I use those prep pads almost as your cleansing wipes, right? So you just, they come with 5, they come loaded with 5. So you just open up one of these packets and then you swipe it across the skin. That's your first step. Your second step is taking your GloPRO. And as I said, I kind of visually divide my face into 4 quadrants. And then I just literally, you don't need to press hard. You just let it glow all over. Neck, décolleté, take it underneath the chin to lift and contour, and then down the décolleté as well. Then I switch to my body head, and then I use my body. Now we have limited quantities of the eye roller as well. If you really have those tiny fine lines in the ocular bone, you can switch to that narrower head. But if you're just tuning in, I want to show you what's been happening on my arm here. So as you saw earlier, you saw this already, I had put this cream on my arm, and you see the difference where it's sitting on the skin still. You can see the white now as it's starting to dry, and where I GloPRO'd, literally it has just shrunk into the skin. That is the power of this tool. That is the power of GloPRO providing those little conduits.
It's really phenomenal.
It's amazing.
It really is, kind of mind-blowing to think that these little solid stainless steel microneedle tips are going to give you some amazing benefits. Exfoliating the skin, brightening the appearance, improving the look of the fine lines and the wrinkles. It's also targeting a lot of other beauty problems that we have. And that's what I love about this tool. Sometimes you have to buy a tool for every different little problem, right? And then you're like, oh, I have a tool for this, I have a tool for that. This exfoliates, this attacks your tone and your texture, helps improve the appearance of the fine lines and the wrinkles. Also bringing back luminosity, working with the sagging skin, whether it's the cheeks, whether it's those deeper lines and folds around the nasolabial mouth area. I mean, this is something that really, if you are serious about your skin, if you're serious about targeting all those signs of aging and you want it simple and you want to be in control, this is your final chance. This is our last show. This is our final opportunity to get in on the Beauty Bioscience GloPRO. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting months. And that's months that you could actually start to see the benefits, like in these before and afters.
And that's what I love. And this is, again, I want you to hop on your computer or your iPad, if you have it right now. Google what 1 microneedle treatment costs. There is not a city in the country that is less than $300 for 1 treatment. You'd buy a 6-pack. I want you to think about how many treatments you're gonna get just this week when you get it home. And for me, it just feels good. It's like when you get the steal of the deal on something, right? You own this technology for life. Use it as often as you want. Share it with your partner if you get a different head. This is amazing. This is why you can see why people pay so much
her
for
skin
one.
is actually glowing.
It's glowing.
In that after
Years
photo.
off of her skin. Look at her forehead. Then take your eye down her ocular bone.
Look at the difference in the line across her forehead.
Is that phenomenal?
And if you are concerned about those really deep lines, I mean, we've been making expressions our whole lives. So it took years to get there. It's not going to go away overnight, but you just suggest using this on a regular basis.
Well, she only used it 3 times a week for a month. Imagine if she'd used it
later.
Yeah, imagine if she had used it every day like I do. You're in control. If you want faster results, use it every day. If you want to pace yourself, use it a couple times a week. But this is what I love. So here's a woman who didn't have a lot going on, but she did have major pores, and that was what she wanted to focus on. She also had a number one.
Is this good for pores?
Oh, yeah, amazing for pores. So look at her number 1. She didn't have 11, Sarah. She had a number 1. She went from a 1 to a 0. She went from a 1 to a 0. But look at the horizontal texture.
Kind of math.
That's right. That's right. My kind of math.
You're going back in time.
You are. It's like Benjamin Button.
I mean, there you go.
So awesome.
One more before and after, and I'll remind you everything that you're getting. We have just a few minutes left for you to place your order. Look at the difference, and just to know that you're doing everything that you can. I just love feeling that confidence before I place my head on my pillow at night, to know I did everything I could. I'm getting the best and the best. This is an award-winning tool, Allure Best of Beauty Award, as seen in the New York Times, Marie Claire, Women's Wear Daily, InStyle Magazine, Nordstrom's Product of the Year. This is the one everyone's talking about, the one and only GloPRO on its own, at least $179 on its own, and for only $10 more, we are giving you the full size of the very powerful anti-aging treatment, the super concentrated retinol and peptoids. That's a $95 nightly serum. Let me show you that consistency one more time.
And I put that on right after I GloPRO. Don't go walk the dog. You can use this, cocktail it with your favorite serum if you want, but look how rich that is. You see, this is not a typical water-based serum. This is just power-packed with your retinol, your peptides, your ECM modulin peptide. Read the reviews on the nightly alone. Here's a consumer perception of just the nightly serum. This has filling spheres. You put this on, the filling spheres fill in those channels. Every single person said their skin was more hydrated and smooth. Everyone would recommend it to a friend, which is so sweet. 96% said that the visible improvement in the overall appearance of their skin was something they saw. They could feel it, they saw it, and everyone said that those visible results from the nightly and the GloPRO together were even more noticeable. So they said, here's the GloPRO tool alone, phenomenal. And now when you pair it with the nightly, it's like 1 + 1 = 10. So typically the nightly is sold separately. This is the only configuration we've ever done where we've given you the nightly, which when everyone says, Jamie, what do you use after GloPRO? This is what I use on my skin. Again, cocktail it with something else if you want, but for me, this is all I do. I put this on my skin at night after I GloPRO, and then I go to bed. And your skin drinks those rich ingredients. And I don't know about you, but I don't like wasting money. So it really bothers me to know that if I put a serum or a cream on, it's getting trapped in the upper layers of my skin.
Yeah, if you're not exfoliating, it's probably just sitting on the surface.
You gotta create the channel.
And now you're getting all that gorgeous radiance, luminous skin back again. And remember, if you're gonna buy this from anyone, buy from GloPRO. They are the company that engineered and patented this breakthrough concept of the vertical exfoliation with the tiny microneedles. They patented the GloPRO. There's no other way and place to get this configuration. Nowhere else are we including the $95 nightly serum, which is the perfect finishing touch to a fabulous presentation of the GloPRO that you do first. And then together in tandem, you're getting a phenomenal buy before and after GloPRO. And this is not after 6 months, after a year, hoping that eventually you'll see the results. Do you start to notice something right away?
Babe, the first night you wake up after you've used GloPRO, I don't know a person who has not said, when I woke up the first morning, my skin felt.
They notice something right away.
But think about this. You skin your knee, you get a paper cut, even if you've had a tattoo before, your skin responds immediately. That's how we've survived for millennia. So it doesn't have a choice. I mean, this is what we're talking about. The railroad lines across the forehead. Imagine if she had used this with the nightly. This is just the tool alone.
And I want to show you the visual one more time. If you guys can pull up the graphic of the tool and actually how it works and all those different solid stainless steel microneedles.
Yes.
Just so you can see that this is not just a roller, because if you're just tuning in, you might be thinking, oh, great, yeah, I'm just rolling something on my skin. What's the difference? What makes this tool different?
This is clinical grade microneedle technology. If you Google now, the #1 celebrity treatment that every it girl is using, GloPRO. You're getting the same GloPRO that you see the K sisters, you see all of the famous Instagrammers using. You're getting the same exact tool, but you're getting to use this in the comfort of your own home. So it gently parts the skin cells, and those stay open for 5 minutes while your skin's making new skin cells. So this is when you put your serum on. This is when you put the nightly on, or your favorite serum or cream, and lock it in. Lock those ingredients, and don't waste your money, and then just they get trapped in the upper layer of the skin. Now they can get down to where they work. Plus, on its own, it stimulates that response. So here's Robin, 55.
Look at her
skin, no makeup on that skin.
And again, you don't feel anything.
Oh, it's addictive.
I'm using this for the very first time today.
Yeah.
I have never touched the GloPRO before today. I thought for sure I was going to feel something, or I was going to cringe. And I actually thought maybe the needles aren't working. And she's like, oh no, they're working. I'm rolling it across my skin right now.
It feels good.
You know what else I love? There's no downtime.
Nope.
You don't have to walk around with your head in a paper bag,
That's right.
wondering when can I go back to work, or I have to explain my absence from the office for a few days. There's no redness, there's no downtime.
Even the most sensitive skin types.
Perfect.
Everyone can use.
Every skin type, every skin tone. Is it ever too late
Never
to start? If you're 60,
late.
if you're 70, if you're 80?
You can heal from a paper cut, if you can heal from a skinned knee, you can use this and it will work for you.
You're getting the GloPRO system. First time ever with the nightly serum, and I'm so excited for you to get this home. I think you're going to be so thrilled. You're going to be so glad that you have the power, that you have the patented tool in your hand, and you can do that as often and as many times as you would like. And then while you're at it, if you are thinking about the body,